now we build our lead. Oh, we drew a blue source. That's really good for us, actually. I'm gonna play the plains because I don't really need a blue source right this second. But now we build our lead. We're gonna play Ragavan, dash it, attack. Swords. I could swords this Guide of Souls, but oh, they've seen enough. Hello everyone, it's your favorite Timeless Control player. I'm the control guy and I'm back with another session of Timeless Cope. Not much to say here. Again, we are, well, you guys are amazing. We are approaching 1k subs. I'll have a little announcement video coming up, like for what's happening after 1k when we're closer to it, but we're very close. Like we are, this channel has been crazy. Like I've not been able to upload very frequently. I've pretty much been doing weekly uploads, and it's like I'll come back to like 10 to 12 new subs every video. Like that's just crazy. Where are you guys even coming from? But yeah, like it seems that apparently people want to see more Timeless Control. So even though the format is crazy right now, let's try and figure it out. That being said, let's try and make a Timeless Control deck in the current format, which is just ridiculous. The current format is Show and Tell combo, Oops All Spells combo, and land destruction. That is not a great format for Control to be in, but we'll make it work. So let's jump right into this video. Alright, so for today's video, we are playing a Control deck, but see, the current format is very fast, and the decks that play slower don't actually let you play the game. So getting to 4 mana is not a guarantee every game. You're not guaranteed to get to 4 mana every game. So we are going to play a control deck that has only up to 3 drops. 1, 2, 3, that's it. That's literally it. And we have to be as mean and restrictive to the current deck spread in Timeless as possible. So what are we doing with that? So if you want to play a control deck and want to put a lot of pressure on the early turns of the game, Ragavan and Tamiyo are your best friends. These two cards can take over a game on their own. Like you can win a game just off of Ragavan, you can win a game just off of Tamiyo, and they drop on turn 1. So you want your turn 1s to be amazing. For the turns where you don't have this turn 1, you want to make sure your opponent is not playing the game. So we're playing Stifle. Timeless is a format where fetch lands are allowed. Fetch lands are lands that have the ability, no mana ability, but you can sacrifice them to search your library for a land. So when the sacrificing is a cost, however, because you pay 1 life and sacrifice. So your opponent will sacrifice their fetch land, try to go and search their library, and then you stifle the trigger and their land is just gone. So this is 1 mana, destroy target land if they have a fetch land. Yeah, other than that, this is basically our whole deck. It's just Ragavan, Tamiyo, Stifle. We also have, of course, Strip Mine and Crucible, because I don't think you can really play a deck that isn't abusing this or winning before this becomes a problem. So we're just going to play Strip Mine Crucible basically in every control deck now, and it's just going to be this 3-card package of 2 Strip Mines in addition to your already existing lands, and then 1 Crucible of Worlds so you can lock opponents out of the game. When you draw half your deck with Tamiyo on turn 4, you will have this lock, and your opponent will just not be able to play the game. Other than that, it's literally just a tight control shell. We have some Brainstorm, beautiful Final Fantasy art for Brainstorm, by the way. We're just doing the thing, just mana drain. There's not even really any good payoffs for mana drain apart from Stock Up, which we're going to be playing this game. Stock Up, obviously, great card advantage spell that you can cast for 3 mana. It's not a 1 ring. The 1 ring is slow. The 1 ring is broken, don't get me wrong, but it's slow. That's the only problem with the 1 ring, is that it's slow. Yeah, we're going to be playing Stock Up, and then I had to choose a win condition somehow to actually win the game, because usually Ragavan gets outclassed by bigger creatures later in the game. Phlage is just what I'm going to do here. It just kills people. You can do whatever you want here. You can play a different Planeswalker. You can play something for 4 mana. You can play something else. Like, I just decided Phlage is it. And I'm just going to be playing Phlage to win the games here. I'm not even playing Arena of Glory in my mana base because we're not a Phlage deck. Phlage is just our way to win here. And yeah, this deck is literally just slam a turn 1 threat, lock them out, and just win the game. Like, just prevent them from playing, and then hopefully they just concede. So yeah, we have some Teferis here. This is actually Teferi is actually very, very good here because he lets you cast stock up as if it was an instant. Stock up at instant speed is so much better than stock up at sorcery speed because obviously you have to tap out for stock up at sorcery speed. But yeah, honestly, this format isn't even about. You don't even have to hold up counter magic realistically some turns in this format because it's really just about who can get their stuff out fastest. The first counter spell is super important. The third one isn't really. So at that point, you can just start casting stock ups and refilling your hand. And yeah, we just have to be as fast as possible. Really, we want to see turn 1 Ragavan, followed by our own Strip Mine, and be on the play. So on the play, turn 1 I play a land, play Ragavan, turn 2 I attack you, play Strip Mine, have my land and my treasure token to hold up mana drain. That's what this deck wants to do. If that's not the case, we want to flip a Tamiyo in turn 2. If that's not the case, we want to stifle, Strip Mine, lock you out of the game. That's what this deck can do. My issue with low to the ground control decks usually is that when they run out of gas, they will just get overpowered. Like, how does this deck beat, I don't know, Saint Elenda or a Sowing Microspawn? It just doesn't, right? So you just have to be faster than them. You have to prevent them from playing the game, and then by the time there's basically you have to delay their turn 1 until you have ultimated a Tamiyo or you have 5 mana and play things to Ragavan. That's how you win the game. And like sometimes that one just won't be possible. Oftentimes you'll draw the wrong cards and you'll just have to play slow, and then boom, your opponent just outscales you, I guess. But we just have to be faster than them. That's literally all you can do. Consider Gemstone Caverns for this build, but in a 3-color deck, I don't want to have a land that needs me to be on the draw to be good. Let's just run it, to be honest. I'll see you guys in the games. Okay, opponent goes first, which is not great for our deck. We really don't want our opponent to go first. This hand is nice and reactive though. We have the Stifle, we have swords, we technically have static in case of like a show and tell deck. This hand is a good keep. It's not amazing because we don't have like one of our threats, but on the draw, the game plan changes entirely because it doesn't really matter on the draw, right? I'm just going to shock in this Hallowed Fountain here, see what they want to do. I might be able to Stifle something. Notoriously, deck-based matchmaking, when you play Stifle in your main deck, your opponent will magically not play fetch lands. Like, I'm not even kidding. This is a real thing that I genuinely think is true. When you play Stifle, you will be matched against opponents who don't have fetch lands in their deck. Anyway, let's keep playing the game. I'm going to hold up mana drain here, see what they do. They probably want to cast a 3-drop. Yep, there you go. I mana drain that, then I get to stock up, potentially into more counter magic. This is a slow game of Magic the Gathering, which is rare in Timeless these days, honestly. Alright, Brainstorm. I'm going to use this land to stock up in case I find a Ragavan. I didn't, but I found another stock up. And I guess I'll take... Oh, what do I take here? I could stock up again, but do I want to hold up a Stifle? Is that worth it? Probably not at this point in the game. I guess I can just take a Phlage, kill maybe a potential creature they play. Do I want to stock up again? I'm at 8 cards already. I have to go to discard if I stock up, right? I play a land, then I play stock up. I'm down to 6 cards in hand, and I go up to 7, 8. Yeah. So I don't actually want to stock up here. I'm just going to pass a turn here. Potentially I can Stifle something. Worst case I can Brainstorm. They're casting Deduce. They're playing Indomitable Creativity. That's what they're playing. So they're playing... I don't know if they're playing the Worldspine Worm Xenagos version of the deck, or if they're playing maybe a different version of the deck, but they're playing Indomitable Creativity. So yeah, we want to Ragavan them, but a counterspell is great. I don't need my removal, apart from a Swords to Plowshares. Let's put this away and let's fetch a Surveil land. Let's fetch a Thundering Falls. More land, more good. You really just want to see land and control decks. This is going to fetch a Meticulous Archive. Pass the turn again. Fetch a Meticulous Archive. I'm just trying to set up here. Play straight to the graveyard is amazing. Man, all of my friends are going online right now. Jesus. Fetch land. We're going to put a mana drain on top with this one. See what they got. I could Stifle that clue. I'm not going to Stifle that clue. That's not worth it. I don't have a way to draw cards here. So if they tap, but I can just exile any creature they would get with Indomitable. So I think I will draw this card. Do I really care about this? I don't really care about this. They can draw this card too. They can filter. They can like cycle 2 cards and then make a treasure. That's fine by me. Like, yeah, that's fine. They're playing Spell Pierce. Good to know. Fable. I'm gonna counter another Fable. I'm happy to counter this, I think. This is really gonna let me accelerate into my stuff. I'm gonna put my mana drain back on top and draw it. Kind of looking to find to stop. I just put a stock up on top. Oops, that was a misplay. That was a misplay. I meant to hit mana drain. I literally clicked in between the 2 mana drains. I don't know if you saw, but in the interface there was 2 mana drains and stock up in the middle. I just clicked in between them. Do I still want to put this on top? I actually don't think so. I'm going to decline this. That was just a misplay. I'm sorry. That was just bad on my part. Plan is very similar. I'm just looking for either counter magic or I guess Teferi is not too bad. I guess I can take Teferi Rag. And I'm gonna Teferi first and then start Ragavaning next turn. I'm gonna shock this in because life total doesn't really matter. I'm gonna Teferi around Spell Pierce. Oh, they could have a counter spell. Or they could have double Spell Pierce. If they have double Spell Pierce, that's fine by me. Oh, it resolves. Cool. They're dead. Alright, let's bounce that clue. Make sure they can't have another one. There's the Indomitable. So are they playing the Atraxa build? What the hell is that? Oh, he gets to destroy my non-land permanent? I don't think so, buddy. Stifle. Then I can plus the Teferi. Source the Plowshare Bahamut. And dash a Ragavan or bring back Phlage? Or stock up? Oh, that's a hard one, actually. I think I want to... Their deck doesn't really have any cards I care about. Let's bring back a Phlage now that it doesn't really matter. I don't have counter magic anyway, and the counter magic I do have, I can cast with 1 blue. I have Stifle. Let's get them dead before they can set up another Indomitable Creativity. But that's good to know. They're playing Bahamuts. Is that even good? Draw 2 cards. Deals damage equal to the total mana value of other permanents to each opponent. I don't know that this is better than Atraxa, I'm not gonna lie. Or Worldspine Worm with Xenagos. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm blocking it, but you can read it here. Also, wow, they added a new effect where it makes the card bigger. Is that always been a thing? I don't know. Anyway, my opponent was thinking. I don't think Bahamut is better than Atraxa or Worldspine Worm with Xenagos. It's cool that you don't need to go for a double Indomitable anymore, but I don't think Bahamut is better than Atraxa. If for the 1x what's that card called? For the 1x Indomitable Creativity, I think Atraxa is a better hit because Atraxa draws you cards, is a big life-linking flying body. She might as well destroy a permanent because she will just draw you into your removal spells. But they're probably just dead here. We just like basically Phlage controlled them out. Very traditional way of playing this deck, but then again, the Stifles did actually matter both times. I'm pretty sure. What did I stifle? What else did I stifle? I stifled Bahamut. Did I stifle anything else? No, I didn't. For some reason, I thought I stifled twice. I'm just yapping, so this timer goes down. I'm probably gonna play this at 2x speed for you guys. So let's just wait for Bibblethip to concede here. But yeah, that's pretty much the deck. I could have like cast Ragavan and stuff, but I feel like just end the game with Phlage, and that's why I have Phlage in this deck, just to end the game as fast as possible. Phlage hitting you for 9 a turn, like you just can't survive that for very long, right? But yeah, I mean, my recommendation to this deck is just first of all, don't play it in Timeless. Literally nothing here you did was not explore illegal. Like I don't know why you're playing this in Timeless, to be honest. And if you're gonna play in Timeless, play it with fetch lands so you can fetch Dwarven Mine. I don't know. I just feel like there's a lot of things that you can do better here. Do I want to stock up now to find a land? I don't think Ragavan matters anymore. Does Ragavan change the clock? No, Ragavan doesn't change the clock, right? Yeah, he doesn't. They're just roping because they're tilted. They're probably just going to concede here. But yeah, I think that deck, you should be playing fetch lands. Obviously, we're not going to play against a fetch land deck because we're playing Stifle, but yeah. But yeah, you should be playing fetch lands so you can get Dwarven Mine, and you should be playing cards like Mana Drain and stuff so that you can Mana Drain into Creativity or something. I don't know. Just play it. Don't play this deck in Timeless. It's not good enough for Timeless. But then again, we're in gold, so we're in high gold. I think we should start seeing meta decks soon, but I don't know. Alright, they're dead. Yeah, I don't think the deck is perfect yet, but I think this is like what control has to be for now until we find a better way of doing it. This hand here isn't good. It's like if my opponent is playing specifically like an aggro deck, this hand could work, but no, I'm not keeping this one. This one's too risky because I need more versatility other than just strip mine and some lands. So I'm gonna mulligan this one. This one's way better. This hand is leagues better. Let's keep this one. Put away the Sacred Foundry. Let's lead on Tamiyo, I think, and then dash Ragavan. We're getting super spell. GG, we've lost. We were never winning this game. The game was just unwinnable from the start. Alright, Grief, go for it, man. Grief probably gonna be not dead after all. I was gonna sit back and watch. This game is just over. So the problem, obviously, with control right now is this. Where on the draw, there is literally nothing I could have done here. Like this, there is nothing I could have done here to not like just get completely dismantled. Oh no, it's not even that. It's just sacrificing to win. Do I leave? I could leave this in a video to show you guys why the format is boring. I'm gonna leave it in. I'm leaving this one in the video just to show you guys. Usually I would just cut this game out. I'm gonna leave it in just to show you guys why this format fucking sucks. There is literally nothing in Timeless that I could have done about this. There's literally nothing in Timeless that I could have done to not get completely destroyed in this situation. Fun, right? What a fun format we're playing. Yep, cool. This is just in the game, by the way. There is literally no card in Timeless that is reasonable to play that would have got me out of this situation. Gemstone Caverns, you can say, oh, I played Gemstone Caverns with Spell Pierce. Brother, I would have had, that's 3 cards in my opening hand. I drew the Stifle. If I was on the draw, if I was on the play, I would have had Stifle for Balustrade Spy here. But bro, I'm on the. What am I supposed to do? I'm on the draw. I can't do shit about this deck because Timeless just has no cards against it. Little bit of a rant. I'm just gonna leave. There's no point me playing this out. I'm literally dead on board. If I play Tamiyo as a blocker, I still die. They have 12 power in play over here. I'm at 8 life. And like this isn't even the optimal version of the deck. The optimal version of the deck would win here with Thassa's Oracle. But no. I'm out, guys. I'm off of it. GG. That loss doesn't even count because we just hit platinum, so we stay platinum, so it doesn't even matter. GG. But the thing is, here's the thing you gotta understand. Yes, the format freaking sucks right now, and this is a big reason why. This was already a thing before they made Strip Mine. Strip Mine just made it so that there's even more decks that are good against control. We just have to accept the fact that clearly, well, people in my comments are telling me there is no Timeless Balancing team. Evidently so. So either A, there's no Timeless Balancing team and they just don't care about a format they put into the game, which makes me question why did they put it in the game then if they don't care about it. Or there is a Timeless Balancing team and someone on that team really doesn't like control because they clearly want control to be the weakest, worst deck possible. Just saying. Not going to stop me from playing it because control only loses when you stop playing it. Let's keep moving. Sorry, I had to get that off me. I'm sorry for ranting, but I did seriously consider quitting Timeless, but it's kind of my niche on YouTube. I know I'm still small, I could technically still pivot, but like the viewers I get aren't excited for like other formats. They want to see me play Timeless. They want to see me crack this format and control it, right? So I'm happy to do that. I'm going to keep doing it for you guys. I will play this format so you don't have to. Don't worry. I got you. This hand is awkward because of the planes, but we don't have mana drain, so it's fine. Opponent goes first again, which is rough. With this deck, you just want to be on the play. You really just want to be on the play with this deck. But we'll keep this one. We have Ragavan and Stifle. we'll figure it out. This hand could be fine. Lay down on the void, into a blue land, into Guide of Souls. Sure. Let's see here. So do we stifle this guy, or do we play Ragavan as a potential just blocker? Because fun fact, Ragavan just being shock for creatures is not bad. I think I want to hold up Stifle though, and then I'll dash Ragavan when they've tapped out. Potentially. Let's see what they play. Lay Down the Void is interesting. So here's a fetch land. They're gonna fetch. I'm gonna fetch. Fetch a red and blue source. Stifle your land drop. No 2-drop for you this turn. They move to combat. They attack. And now we build our lead. Oh, we drew a blue source. That's really good for us, actually. I'm gonna play the plains because I don't really need a blue source right this second. But now we build our lead. We're gonna play Ragavan, dash it, attack. Swords. I could swords this Guide of Souls, but they've seen enough. See what I mean? That's what my deck does, right? My control deck wins the game on turn 2. It doesn't literally win, but on turn 2, this guy is so demoralized. He probably has normal lands in hand, wasted a deck slot on Leyline of the Void, which I don't even blame him, because honestly, without Leyline on the Void, you lose on turn 0. Leyline on the Void is one of the only ways to not lose immediately to Balustrade Spy, but it's really bad to have it, because you're basically mulliganing to 6 if you have it in your opening hand, because you have a useless card in your hand that does literal nothing. In this matchup, it barely does anything. Like, it's just rough. It's rough. The format is just rough right now. There's just no answers. If this guy was able to play Force of Negation, we would have no problem. But, oh well. Let's keep moving. What are we playing against? Alright, we go first. We have a Tamiyo on turn 1, followed by Mana Drain. This is one of the slower hands of this deck, but having a threat on turn 1 is all we need. So we're just going to play Island Tamiyo, and then pass the turn. Not reveal too much about what we're doing. We could be a Dimir here. We could be anything. They have a Chrome Mox. We're going to see what they imprint, see what they're playing. They imprint Stifle. And they show and tell me. Nice. Gonna put in my Static Prison. Dig through time. Can they win here? This is basically, by the way... Oh, actually, I'm going to leave this one in the video too, because you get to see 2 of the decks that are the problem in the current format. This deck is pretty cool, honestly. I actually kind of like the idea here. This is Turbo Show and Tell. I believe this is a cool... I don't know about Stifle, I'd play Spell Pierce instead, but this is Turbo Show and Tell. So just Show and Tell off Ancient Tomb as fast as possible. And let's see, maybe they can win here. Oh, yeah, they stifle my thing, and they just win. Stifle actually not too bad there, by the way. Cool concept. Let's see if they can win, though. Can they win off of this? Do they have enough like gas to win here, or do they not have enough card advantage spells in their deck? Another Brainstorm. They're redrawing 2 other cards, so maybe they just can't win yet. Nice. Okay, so that's the other problem with Turbo. Obviously, where it's Turbo Show and Tell, they don't have an actual way to win yet. I'm gonna crack my fetch land now in case they draw another Stifle. Please don't have another Stifle. Thank God. Let's just do that, and let's attack with Tamiyo. I'm hoping that I mana drain something, and then I can bounce their Omniscience with Teferi. That's what I'm hoping here. They don't need lands are useless for them because they have Omniscience. Resolves. This game we have a little more play than the game before, but honestly, than the Uxor Spells game. But honestly, this game could have gone just as bad. I could have lost this just easily, and I'm going all in here. I'm going for the Teferi. I don't care. Like, if you have it, you have it. If you have it, you have it, dude. Pact of Negation. Okay, well, pay 5 mana in your upkeep. He has to have another Stifle, right? GG. Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's right. That's right. Turbo Control, baby. Turbo Control. We control faster than the format, baby. Let's go. Yeah, that's a desperation move. But they probably know they just lose if Teferi resolves and bounces the Omniscience. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't blame them. Like, Turbo Show and Tell, you have to just win on turn 1. Like, Was that turn one? That was a turn one show and tell with pretty much backup because you have the dig through times. I actually have to revise my list because my draft of Turbo Show and Tell, which I can't craft it because I don't have enough mythics, because it's literally 15 mythic wildcards. It's like it's pay to win as hell. But my draft is playing stock up over dig through time. But instant speed on dig through time is actually really good because it lets you dig through your deck. I like the idea of stifle to stifle something like a static prison though. But yeah, I mean, when your deck is geared to do the thing as fast as possible, you're gonna whiff. Like, right? You're going to whiff. Like, that's just how it is. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah. My version of this deck, little spoilers ahead for when that deck video finally comes out. It's probably gonna be a long time because I need the wild cards. My version of the deck, instead of trying to win on the stack when someone puts an answer to omniscience in, my deck uses stock up so I could go again and again and again. You just get like, oh, you destroyed my omniscience, I'll stock up and play it, do it again next turn, right? That's the idea behind my version. I like the idea. I play Pact of Negation in that deck too. I just want to win on turn one. I just want to win as soon as possible. But yeah, they got a little trigger happy with that Pact of Negation. So yeah, GG. Okay, we go first. We have Ragavan, Stifle into Strip Mine. This is amazing. This is literally just the dream hand. So we want to go turn one Ragavan, turn two Strip Mine with an attack, then Stifle the fetch land. It's gonna be disgusting. That's what this deck is trying to do, right? Are we even a control deck at this point? Isn't that just not just a tempo deck? Oh well. Get Steam Vents, play Ragavan. They got to do something about it. If they want to use their turn one to answer Ragavan, I'll strip mine them and just lock them out of the game. If they can't, yep. Oh, they're dead, by the way. They're dead. It's over. I'm just gonna do this. Yep, strip mine. Attack you. Nope. Stifle. Yep. And your next land drop is answered to. GG. Dude, I'm telling you, it doesn't. This format is cooked. This format's over. I'm done. I'm done. Like if you're watching this video might just be titled "Why You Should Quit Timeless." If you're watching this and you really just don't want to play this format, I don't even blame you. I don't even blame you. I don't even blame you at all. And not in the slightest. This is actually ridiculous. We're at 30 minutes of recording. I've played 5 games. What is this? Alright, well, let's get out of here, bro. There's not even a point. Like, do I need to prove anything else? Like, do I need to show any more? Do I need to show any more of the current format? Wow. Wow, dude. Wow. And we're back for the post-game chat. Oh. Oh. 30 minutes. That was a quick video. 5 games, though. Um, I mean, rant aside, I will say, in a weird, sadistic, disgusting way, it's a fun format because it's literally the Wild West. Everyone is just shooting everyone, and like everyone is just heads are rolling right now in Timeless. This stuff needs to be controlled, Wizards. Come on, man. Like, surely you can do better than that. Obviously, Wizards probably actually doesn't have a timeless metagame team. That's probably just not a thing. The we are monitoring strip mine is BS. Strip mine is gonna stay. Yeah, I don't know. I hope this video shows you guys what Timeless is about right now. If you do want to play Control in Timeless, like me, this is your way to go. You don't have to play Ragavan. You can play other control colors. You can play Dimir with Lurrus. That's very good. I think Dimir Lurrus can be very good. Especially the Jace Valky deck can be very good because that's also built around 2 drops. Play some blue-white control is going to be difficult because blue-white really relied on the One Ring, and it's just too slow. You can't tap out on turn 4 in this format, man. That's just not real. That's just if you do that, you're that's wishful thinking. Um, yeah, it's just not worth it. You should play either Dimir control where you just have Lurrus and play only 2 drops. You can play what's that color witch called? Alright, sorry, I blanked there for a second. It's Grixis. You can play Grixis control where you can play Bowmasters, Ragavan, Lurrus, Jace, Valky all in one deck. But trust me, don't play anything that requires multiple 4 drops. It's just not worth it right now. It used to be, because Mana Drain lets you ramp into it, right? Big Teferi, One Ring, really good. You can ramp into it with Mana Drain. But that fail case of having to hardcast your 4 drops, don't even try it right now in Timeless. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. And like, I don't know. It's the higher rank you go, the worse it'll get. Just honestly, if you really want my advice, just pick a side. Show and tell, oops all spells. One of them two. In the middle, you have Boros aggro. Play Boros aggro if you love aggro decks. If you like creatures, if you want to win with creatures, play Boros aggro. Ajani is a broken card combined with Goblin Bombardment. Actually ridiculous. But if you really want to win, if you want to hit Mythic, oops all spells, show and tell. Those are your options. This format is shit. I'll say it. I hate it. But at the same time, I love the game so much, I'm not going to just leave just because the format is bad. Like, I feel like I'm not burnt out from the format, I'm just not enjoying it. So I'll keep playing it, I'll keep trying to find out how to control this wild west of a format. But, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we still have like 30 minutes of recording time to go, so I might as well talk about my life. As you can see in the back, we have a lot of boxes. I'm in the process of moving. I'm going to be moving very close to where I am right now, so nothing big or anything. But I'm going to be moving into a house with my partner. It's going to be very nice. You guys might see the new setup in like 2 videos or so. 2 or 3 videos. I don't know how many more videos I'll be able to record here. But yeah, just about me, I'm moving. So that's why I've been busy. That's why I'm doing a lot of stuff right now. So sorry about the delayed uploads. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I don't really have much to say. Let's keep playing Timeless. Let's keep gathering wildcards to make more strip mines and more ancient tombs. Like, oh my goodness. This format is cooked. We need at least Force of Negation. And at this point, I think we need Force of Will. I think Force of Will is like mandatory at this point, right? Like Force of Negation alone might not cut it, but Force of Negation would be a big help. Because Force of Negation would counter Dark Ritual, Sacrifice, Show and Tell. Like, it would counter so many things on turn 0. Like, just having a Force of Negation Brainstorm hand, you can just force something and it just have it be done with, right? Like, the reason why people are going Turbo, right? Turbo Show and Tell. Oops all spells winning on turn 1. Is because there's no way to stop a Turbo deck. Like, you can't stop it. On turn 0, you have no interaction. Gemstone Cavern Spell Pierce is 3 cards from your hand. You might as well play Commandeer at that point, right? Like, there's a reason Commandeer saw no play as a counterspell. Commandeer isn't a counterspell. Commandeer is like a top-end play if you want to play it, right? I don't know. Let's open a pack. I'm done. Alright, let's open an Edge of Eternity's pack. Let's pray to the magic gods that we get an Ancient Tomb. Alright, Ancient Tomb is the chase card right now. I really want to upgrade my Eldrazi control deck. I really want to make my Show and Tell deck. So let's get an Ancient Tomb. Come on. No Mythic. We're cooked. Alright, well. Stifle Vocalist. This could probably see play in Standard. Maybe, I dare say, even in Explorer, Pioneer, but not Timeless card, man. Unfortunately not. Yeah, that being said, that's the video. I might as well go straight to editing this. This might come out tomorrow or next. So, well, if you guys enjoyed it, let me know. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, YouTube and stuff. You already know the drill. Timeless is freaking cooked. It's over for us. But I'll stay striving. I'll keep playing this format. I'm a Timeless loyalist. Okay, I'll keep playing it. Yeah. If you don't enjoy the format, don't play it. I'm literally. This is literally like, as much as I love Timeless, as much as I want Timeless to grow. Like, I want the Timeless community to grow. If you don't enjoy this format, if you're not ready to get rolled on turn 1, don't play that format. Just play Pioneer. Pioneer is really fun right now. I have a couple Pioneer decks cooking that I'm trying out. You can play different versions of Control in Pioneer. Obviously, all the fun cards are not legal in Pioneer. You can't play Counterspell, can't play Teferi Time, Raveler, can't play Uro. All these fun cards aren't legal, but those cards are also kind of egregious and OP if you think about it. Just in Timeless right now, the gap between unplayable, good, and absolutely ridiculous is way too big. Like, Uro is a broken card, but Uro is too slow in Timeless. How is Uro too slow? Come on. I had a comment on my last video saying I saw them play Ragavan, Dragon's Rage, Chandler, and Uro, and I said it's a fair deck. Yeah, it's a fair deck in Timeless. Obviously, that's not a fair deck in any other format, but I don't know, dude. I gotta go, bruh. Let's just get out of here. I'm the control guy. And I bid you all farewell. Like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to see more. 1,000 subs. We're making a Discord. We're making a Patreon. We're doing a bunch of stuff, but update video on that coming soon. I'll see you guys then. Peace.